that don't work.
No, it's not. I screw up
You screw up.
because I copy and paste, and it's like I'm tired when I'm doing these, man. And I copy and paste when I'm tired gets wrong. It's so that's how I miss some of these.
Wait, how you fuck up copy pasta?
Because I'm tired, man. I'm tired, man.
Well, then write it.
I used to, but then my
Then you
writing's,
couldn't read your
my
writing.
writing's
He
illegible. Illegible.
Allegedly illegible. You got the Got 5 shirt on.
You
What
know,
is that about?
the reason why is because we're doing 1993,
Oh,
and in 1993, the five-time
who else has
Super
five?
Bowl champion Dallas Cowboys, America's team, won against Buffalo.
First off, it's against Buffalo. It doesn't count. This is pre-Josh Allen. Don't count. Second off, you fucks ain't sniffed a goddamn Super Bowl since then.
Doesn't matter.
And you're
Doesn't
not
matter.
gonna for
So
a
that's
long
why,
time.
That's why I wore this shirt, because it's the commemorative year that we got a ring.
Yeah, okay, so 30 years ago,
It does
you sniffed the playoff.
bah! Bah!
You haven't sniffed the playoff since. And here's the reality, sunshine. Jim, did you get a vote for America's team?
No.
I didn't get a vote either.
What I tell you guys, you don't vote for kings.
Well, how'd you become king?
What the fuck?
They're not kings. And he only five-time.
The lady of the field.
Look, if
her
they're
arm clad in the pure shimmering samite, held aloft the Heisman, the trophy,
Yeah,
the
that-
Lombardi
There
trophy,
you
the
go.
Lombardi
Yeah,
trophy,
yeah.
signified by divine providence.
Look,
Wait, hey, I will say this. Since Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar were both at AT&T Stadium this year, there was a championship there.
there was for the first time,
and
in
it
a long
was
time.
such to have the greatest sports spectacle other than the bowl in America's teams. I mean, it was just awesome.
In the world's largest toilet.
It was awesome.
It's
Just,
a fucking toilet.
man. Why is this?
Well,
man,
look, they went from kings to jesters. So put it
Got
that way.
five.
Got five.
Got
yes.
five.
Others have five now.
yes, but
Steelers have six, I
yes,
believe.
but in '93, this shirt is relevant.
In 93.
In 93.
And that's where we're at, 93. So stop looking into it, you bunch of freaking pricks, backstabbing bastards.
We're not backstabbing. We've always been this way.
I know, but I'm having trouble coming up with adverbs.
An advert? An advert in the bullet supplement?
Adverb. Verb.
Verbatim? Verbose?
Yes. Like you are being assholey, you see? Adverb.
Gotcha.
And you are being prickly. Adverb.
like a cactus?
Like cactus, cacti.
Yes.
Cacti. Bang,
Yes.
bang. Oh, shit. So how was your week, guys?
Well, I won't spoil anything, but I got to watch 2 movies, Fast and Furious 9 and The Batman.
I haven't watched The Batman yet.
Guess which one was better?
The Batman.
No.
He's probably right.
I'm the bat. Oh, look, you have to be a really Batman fan to enjoy. I will say this: Robert Pattinson makes an excellent Batman. Excellent Batman.
Better than Michael Keaton.
Probably, yeah, I would say probably. It's up there with the Michael Keatons. However, he makes a shit Bruce Wayne.
Okay.
Yeah,
I could see that.
That happens. I mean,
it's kind of like the opposite Clooney, because Clooney was
a great
Bruce Wayne,
Bruce
but
Wayne.
not a good Batman.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I gotta say, the Batmobile, and this is not even but the Batmobile, god damn it, that's a beautiful car. The casting of most of the villains was I gotta say, the casting overall was awesome. The storyline, great. The pacing. Oh, you have to love the product to love. The pacing was the biggest problem. It really was.
He has. He showed me his to watch list. And one of the movies on there was The Eternals. And I told him, I said, I gave it a shot I think last weekend, just because there was nothing really to watch. And
The Eternals.
It's a Marvel thing.
it's the Marvel one with Angelina Jolie.
Oh.
Jolie.
Okay, yeah. Well, it
Jolie.
kind of flopped a little bit in the theaters, and I know why. It was It was 3 hours of garbage.
Well, I'm going to probably watch that eventually. That's like, I mean, I have free time at night sometimes. And what else am I going to do, you know? Go online and harass people on Facebook? No, it's just...
Go to bed.
No, I'm not going to have these... I won't have these insipid arguments on Facebook like some people at this very fucking table.
You mean insipid, not insipid?
I know what I mean. Swine.
Swine?
I've been watching Blackadder too, so...
Jesus.
Swine. I am offended, sir.
Yes, it's been I've been watching Blackadder this week, and because I was watching Young Ones, it's like I can't get away from the Great British Comedy,
Right.
and I absolutely love Blackadder, and it's like loving it all over again, and so then I find myself talking like an Englishman.
How was your week?
Horrible.
At least I'm not the only one.
Work. Ford, if they can find any way to fuck me in doing my job, they do it on a daily basis. And yesterday, they gave it to me good.
Did they at least kiss you?
No.
Buy you dinner?
No, I'm going to make a long story short here. So at the beginning of March, I ordered an axle housing for a newer F-250 for a customer. And week later, customer's going, where's my rear? Well, I don't know. I run the FedEx tracking number. It says label created. It means it wasn't shipped. Just label created.
Okay.
So 2 weeks later, still no rear. Still label created. Contact Ford. Oh, you know what? Do a shortage claim, order another one. Okay. So I order another one. 3 days later, the first one I ordered showed up.
Right.
So I do a claim saying that, it took too long to get here. That way I can send it back.
Uh-huh.
So I'm thinking when the second one comes out, I'll just slap a label on that and I'll send it back.
Right.
Well, beginning of April, second rear never even showed up.
Dear God.
Tracking label created. So I do a shortage claim. They pay me for the shortage claim April 5th. Yesterday, 1:30, I'm getting ready to go to lunch. Tractor trailer shows up.
Axel shows up.
Well, guy says it's transmission. So I show him where to go. He's unloading. I go out to look at the back of the truck. He goes, oh, you got an axle. No, I didn't get one axle. I got two.
Yeah.
And now that claim that I put to send it back, yeah, they denied it, canceled it because it took too long. So I'm sitting on two rears. Granted, they're probably free to me, but still, I got two fucking rears that sitting in my parts department on a pallet.
Well, it's better to have and not need than need and not have.
But still, it's so fucking frustrating.
So, go ahead.
No, I just think, yeah, I agree with you. Have a need and all that.
Logistics. A $1 billion worldwide company can't get a fucking part from Detroit to here in under a month.
Supply issues, man.
Oh,
Supply
it's
chain
horrible.
issues.
No, but they had it, and that's the problem. They had it in stock. The one axle that I got yesterday, the sticker is on it. It says March 22nd, 2-day freight.
So,
fucking hey.
well, I've been getting it from work lately too.
Oh.
They sent me I've got a shitload of work down in Lancaster.
Okay.
Don't hit the buggies.
Well, Monday, 6 of them. Not hit.
No, I know, but you
encountered 6 horse and pokey.
Yeah.
Novels.
That's on a low end.
Yeah. Tuesday, I did paperwork. Yesterday, Lancaster again. Today, I needed to change your scenery. So, it was Williamsport.
That's a nice ride.
Yeah. 109 miles to my first job today. I'm taking tomorrow and doing paperwork.
All right.
And then Monday, I get to go back to fucking Lancaster. And most of my work down there is the poles are all in people's backyards. Yeah.
Are the Amish getting Wi-Fi?
So you have to like knock on their doors and ask for permission, or you got that intimate wired domain or something?
We have a legal right of way to
Okay.
access our polls. I always have my ID on, and if I see somebody, hey, how you doing? My name's Eric. I'm a field engineer with Verizon. I need to get to the poll back there, and by and large, nobody gives.
And
me
most
a
people are okay with you going after their polls.
Yes. They like when I go after the polls.
All right. No, I'm just asking.
Even the greasy poles.
Even
Yeah.
the greasy polls.
Yeah. Do you ever get to a poll that's just way too dirty? So I'm not touching that poll.
Yes. Yes.
Those are the ones down in Schuylkill County, or
No, there's polls with a lot of bush growing around them.
oh,
Those are the
462.
worst ones.
Jesus.
462 to fuck. Oh, God. Speaking of which, I was on 462 yesterday.
Oh.
I see the sign of all I can think is 462 to fuck.
Yep.
Oh, God. So I guess
Martha? They're talking about it again.
they haven't talked to us about this in like a year and now twice in 2 weeks. Oh, we love our friends in Shendo.
Yes.
Not really.
I don't have any friends in Shendo. You people scare me.
Oh, shit. So I guess we
Christ.
made it to 1993.
Yes, unfortunately.
Not unfortunately. There was some good stuff.
Yeah, it was a balancing act though, because there was some really good stuff, and then there's some utter shit, and then there's some medium stuff that was kind of like in the middle. Again, it was a lot of I'm gonna throw as much shit at the wall as I can and see what sticks. It was weird.
Yeah, it was.
And-
I do got to agree, but there was some brilliant stuff.
And I think I was at this point in my life, I think I was getting out of industrial and somehow getting into more hip hop and rap. My life was weird in the 90s.
What the hell?
I know, right?
I never went down that path.
Yeah, I went down because as I'm looking off this list, and I'm like, oh, I remember I bought that album when it came out, and I'll talk about those as we go through. But yeah. So as always, we're gonna start this. Do you want to just, because you always stop me before I start and says, oh no, we didn't talk about this yet. So is that how it's gonna be or not?
Just fucking tell us.
Okay, so again with the top 100 and some of them. So again, at 100, Two Steps Behind by Def Leppard. And Def Leppard's been on the top 100 like every single freaking year.
They're dropping a brand new album. It's coming out in May.
Okay,
I just heard it on the radio yesterday.
number 95, Hey Jealousy by the Gin Blossoms.
Love that song.
That's a good song.
It was all right, but this 90s was that music that was. Would you consider this post grunge now?
Gin Blossoms, not necessarily.
Okay,
That's more college rock.
90.
Wait. It's not post grunge yet. That's coming.
It is a genre, you pricks.
It's not post grunge yet.
Okay,
Genre is the genre of grunge is sadly still alive in 1993.
Yes, barely though. It's on life support. 94, Living on the Edge by Aerosmith.
Remember the conversation we had on the back?
Oh yeah, I remember, and I defended this album tooth and nail, and I still do, even though a few weeks ago I might not have, but fuck it, now I'm gonna defend it again. Fuck you all.
I just could never get over the video.
Yep. 93, right above it, Just Beat It by a Hair on the Chinny Chin Chin, Three Little Pigs by Green Jelly.
Oh my God.
Oh God, beautiful song.
And at the time, they were green jello until somebody got
It
pissed
still
off.
is actually Jello. They just pronounced the umlauted Y as an O.
Right.
So it's just like, then I put this on for you, number 65, Cypress Hill, Insane in the Brain.
Oh my God.
I love that.
Yep.
I love that. That brings back a memory.
I jack your ass like a looter in a riot. Much too fat like a sumo. Slamming that
my
ass.
God.
Leaving your face in
See,
the
it was
grass.
this hip hop. This is the hip hop stuff that we were kind of getting into, which is,
Wait, hang on. And the lights are blinking. I'm thinking it's all over when I go out drinking. Love Cypress Hill.
Number 61, Ugly Kid Joe, Cats in the Cradle.
It's a cover.
It's a cover, but it's Ugly Kid Joe, and they
Right.
made the top 100.
Yeah, but
Yeah, every Yeah, you're not gonna have a good like.
As a big Harry Chapin fan,
Yeah.
I didn't. It's really fucking nitpicky. Go figure. Eric's gonna get nitpicky on something. I didn't like some of Whitfield Crane's lyrics in their version of Cats in the Cradle. Because the original version, the story goes from the kid asking, "When you coming home, Dad?"
Yeah.
Okay. Whereas in Ugly Kid Joe's version, it's always "When you coming home, son."
Oh, you know what?
Okay, I never noticed it.
I never noticed it either
Although I
until he just
thought-
pointed it out.
Okay, well, all right.
It's nitpicky,
Yeah,
but all in all, it's not a bad version.
No.
Second by Aerosmith at number 60,
A festering pile of shit.
Crying.
Festering pile of shit.
One from the Alyssa Silverstone trilogy of videos.
Yes, and Liv Tyler as well.
Yep.
Yep.
And
Liv Tyler makes me feel funny.
I just got the chills.
a lot of people. I mean, yeah, I know that you and your Lord of the Rings thing, I know that you probably had a big thing for Arwen, didn't you? Fucked up, I knew the name, huh?
But I never watched them.
No, I never did. I just hear enough about that shit online. Believe me, there's a lot of nerds out there who cross paths with me that love. And whenever I say, "Oh, I'm not a big Lord of the Rings fan," it's like, "Oh, I just like stabbed the face of God or something." it's like, yes, nerds, I cannot like this stuff. Get over it. But yeah, I know, like, you know, I know the plots and everything else. And it's like
I don't.
yeah. So, number 57, Bon Jovi, "Bed of Roses."
I love that song.
I know you've
we
talked
talked about
about
that last week.
You talked about
That is a beautiful song.
Yep. Now, the Bed of Roses I like is the Warrant version of the Warrant title of the song, but not the
Right.
But I like that one. That is like
On a bed of roses,
Yeah.
not beneath some motel light.
yeah.
Yeah.
And this one I know everyone's gonna hate, and that's why I put it on. Four Non Blondes, "What's Up"
I
at
like
number
that song.
50.
I like that song.
You would.
You would. Yeah.
For non-talents.
This song, when I worked at Viking,
Uh-huh.
I forget what radio station we used to listen to, but whatever it was, they played this song at least twice a day.
Probably had to be ZZO.
Whatever it was played twice a day. I grew to hate this song, and it was catchy at first, but hearing it 2 times a day for that long, it's
See,
like,
I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't. I wasn't.
I so
punished
hate
like that.
this song as much as you can hate a song.
I've hated that song for 29 fucking years.
Oh my god.
And Bill can verify that.
Yep. Now I'll put one that now keep in mind this is pop 100, and I put this song on because of the version we like, but it's still a good song. From the album Back to Fuck Up by Onyx, number 37, "Slam."
Up, down, up. Make noise, me boys.
Slam.
Oh, God. Onyx and Biohazard.
Yeah, and they call themselves Bionics.
Yep. You remember the movie Judgment Night?
Yes.
Okay. What they did for the entire soundtrack was you got a hip-hop act and a metal act. And they wrote a song together, and that was the Judgment Night soundtrack. And Biohazard, from Brooklyn, New York,
Yeah.
got together with Onyx and did Slam. Actually, well, they covered Onyx's
Yeah.
Slam.
Wow.
And, oh my God, it's a killer. But even the original, the whole album in the original Back to Fuck Up album is awesome. And as I said, I was getting into hip hop at this time, and I absolutely loved it.
Well-
and one of the guys in Onyx was in Friday After Next when they went to Rancho Cucamonga, and was one of the convicts that helped Debo escape.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But, Slayer was on there with,
Oh God, I can't remember all the ones that were on
I don't
there.
remember either. Helmet.
Yeah, but it was a rap, and it was where, and you had rap and hip hop with Aerosmith,
Yeah.
and of course Public Enemy and
Yeah,
all that did.
yeah.
But that whole album was metal hip hop,
Yep.
the whole damn album, and I didn't care for the movie too much,
No, I didn't care for the movie
but
either.
the soundtrack is by far a great one.
That seems like something to check out.
Yeah. Check out that soundtrack. That's one of the best soundtracks of the 90s.
Yep. Now number 36 from Meatloaf, "I Would Do Anything for Love."
Meatloaf's comeback.
Yep.
Yep.
He got he did Bat Out of Hell.
Yeah.
Okay, and then everything just got crazy for Meat.
He did a bunch of albums that just didn't sell.
Right, because
He wasn't with Jim
working
Steinman, yeah.
Yep, he wasn't working with Jim Steinman, and Steinman couldn't recapture the magic he had with Meatloaf. And then in '93, they released Bat Out of Hell 2, Back into Hell.
And it was a smash hit.
Yep.
Yes, and I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. I never found out
they did.
what.
They did. They don't ask because it's been asked. They did. They said what that is.
What is that?
What is that?
I'll never forget the way I feel right now.
Okay.
Wait, I would do anything for love.
But he won't forget how he feels.
But I'll never forget the way I feel right now. No way. No, I won't do that. Okay, there you go.
Oh.
Makes sense now.
Duh, okay.
I got to tell you, I know over a podcast you can't, but when you see light bulbs go off over people's heads, it's such it's a beautiful thing. And, I'm so glad I'm the smart one in the room tonight.
Yeah, okay. Tonight.
For once.
Tonight.
For once.
Not once.
Okay, after this, a song I had to put on. I love this song. I love this band at the time. But the Spin Doctors, Two Princes, comes into 28.
That's
Great
a good
song.
Spin Doctors at that time, they were these bohemian, and they were like the bohemian grunge looking fun guys.
Yep.
They made grunge look fun because they look like dirty hippies.
Well, they look like hippies, not grunge.
Well, yeah, but they didn't wash like most grunge people, and they just, it's like they just had that dirt aesthetic to them. But they played great music.
They're touring again.
Probably.
Really?
They are. I
Yeah.
just saw an ad for them.
Everything old. And at number 27, another one I love this. I'm going to be from the Reclaimers, 500 Miles.
Oh, God.
And
What the hell movie is that? That was from Dumb and Dumber soundtrack.
Benny
Benny
and
June.
Benny and June.
Oh, my God.
I still want to know,
Yeah.
what the fuck is Haver?
I think it's throwing up.
When I Haver?
Haver. Yeah,
What I-
they're Scottish. I Haver. I Havered Haver. And she was okay with it. A Scottish woman, if Scottish women have to be good with havering.
Haver and Haggis.
Haver and Haggis, yes.
Now, take it to 22, and this is the Runaway Train by Soul Asylum.
Awesome fucking album.
Great song.
Great song and video.
The whole New Miserable Experience album is really good. This song, I gotta give.
No, that was
credit-
Grave Dancers Union.
Yeah.
No, New Miserable Experience is
I thought it was Grave Dancers.
Grave Dancers Union.
okay. New Miserable Experience may be the other.
It's
the next
it's
one,
it's
then.
the great cover with they're walking with the kid. Yeah.
Okay, what I'm not gonna argue. And
I know the 90s.
Shut up.
I probably do.
I'm going to bring it up again. Actually, my sister had this album before I did, and I stole it from her so many times I had to go fucking buy it.
What do you mean bring it up again? You never said that before.
I'm just saying, no, but bringing up, her music again.
Oh, his sister.
Yeah, his sister. But I gotta give a lot of props to the Spin Doctor, or not the Spin Doctors. Fuck, to the Gin Blossoms for what they did.
Soul
with the
Asylum.
God damn it!
I know they all looked alike back then. They really did.
At least he didn't say Soul Blossoms.
He didn't say Screaming Trees either, so we're okay with.
Yeah, I nearly lost you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Soul Asylum. What they did with the video for.
Oh yeah, it was.
Oh, my God,
it was
yes.
that's a tearjerker of a video.
Oh
too.
yeah. It's an outstanding song, outstanding video, and to this day, any money that they make from that single goes to help missing and exploited children.
Wow.
Okay, now the top 10.
Okay.
It gets weird. Number 10 by Snow, Informer.
Oh,
You know, so
My God.
I bought this album, and there's only a few good songs on the album.
well, go figure.
Yeah, but it's still a good album.
Yeah, but the one MC Shine and the one Daddy Snow, when we get together, it's a
Tornado.
Who'd have thunk
Jesus.
a Rastafarian sounding dude would have been a white dude
Yep.
from Canada?
Yeah.
Number 9 by Rex and Effect, Rump Shaker. Come on, shake your rump.
Bump, shake, shake, shake your rump.
Yep. Oh God.
Scratching my head on that one.
This one I don't know. This might be more Jim's wheelhouse. Number 8, Mariah Carey, Dream Lover.
What a fuck you are.
What? You didn't listen to the first two. I'm out. I was just,
You had a sister. We didn't.
I'm throwing you.
Actually, no, I didn't have a sister.
No. Yeah, I mean, I'm throwing you.
Oh
a
yeah, I
bone.
did.
I'm
Amber
so-
was born now. Amber
Yeah, but I don't think she
born
was
by this
listening to Mariah Carey.
point. No, I don't
No,
think Amber was
no,
listening
no.
to
I'm,
Mariah
so,
Carey.
I won't say shit no more. Okay,
Yeah,
fine. You just sit there while in your 7 Mary 3. All
I
right,
will.
now,
Yes, mullet it.
number 7. If I Ever Fall in Love by Shy. I don't know this one.
Ah,
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Number 6.
Stop
Weak.
giving me the hairy eyeball like that.
Number 6.
I bet you if we look in his
Weak.
garage, he's got it.
SWV.
What?
The song is Weak by SWV.
Sisters with Voices.
I thought it was going to be a third V, but okay, wait, you knew that?
Sadly.
Okay.
I don't know the song, but I know who SWV
Number
is.
5, Freak Me by Silk.
Who?
No idea?
Nope.
Don't know it. This middle section is kind of like, how did Informer not beat these guys? Now, number 4 by Janet Jackson, That's the Way Love Goes.
I don't know that song.
Nope. This one I know, UB40, number 3, Can't Help Falling in Love.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The abortion
Yeah.
of an Elvis Presley song.
Yeah, so
I was gonna say, the only thing I know by them, I think, is Red Wine.
yeah, that was probably the A side to this, maybe, or the other album. Now, the one I think should be number 1 that I still sing to this day, Tag Team. Whoop! There it is.
Dear God.
You sing every time. It's a wonderful thing. You go to the store.
That's because you go to the fucking. You got it
Yeah,
on the commercial.
You go to the store. What do you need? Soup. There it is. Soup. There it is. Or the commercial. Chaka laka laka laka. Sprinkles.
Shut up. Shut up.
Chaka. Fuck, it's in my head.
Yep. And number 1. See, and now the light bulb just kind of, you saw it
No.
go pop.
Yeah. I'm face palming, folks. I'm face palming.
And my kids even like when I do that.
I'm sure they do, especially when you're in public. Yeah, they stand right
Like
next
I'm
to you.
the
and-
least embarrassing person in Walmart that day. Okay, I'm not running around with a meth mouth. Okay,
Eating rotisserie chicken.
yeah, these people that eat the rotisserie chicken and then put it in the toy aisle because they're finished half of it. That's disgusting, people. Stop doing that.
But they're not doing it with their kids.
Oh no, I'm sure that's a family night out. I'm serious. They'll take the whole
Let's
family.
go
We're
dinner time.
going to get chicken. Where? To Walmart. And then they'll go get the rotisserie. They'll eat it on through the store. And then it's, Mommy, can I get a G.I. Joe? Yeah, have it. And then we'll just dump it in the towels section. And they'll use the towels to wipe their greasy fingers. That's why I don't buy at Walmart.
He's fucking heated.
I'm sorry.
He loves that store.
Well, no, I don't go there.
He's heated.
Bunch of, and that's fucking.
That's fucking heightened for you.
Their chicken is pretty good, though.
It must be if they can't wait till they get to the fucking register. Bunch of pigs.
Remember, use from Lahatan. Ring bologna once.
matter.
Ring bologna twice.
Ring bologna's
Use
fucking
from
awesome.
Lahatan.
Ring bologna-
Jeez, that's nice.
Tell you, it's like moths to a.
The fuck was that?
Something the Panther Valley people used to say about the
Wow.
boobas.
Yeah, moths to a.
you calling anybody a fucking booba?
Booba. Oh my God. I
Wait,
don't-
Panther Valley, this football stadium that actually sold cigarettes in their concession stand.
Don't remember that. I'll never forget when I worked at
Single smokes.
when I worked
Go over there. Hey, give me a Gears and a Lucy.
No, I'll never forget. There was a fucking guy that worked in quality auto parts when I worked at Kovach in the parts department, and we were always ball busting one another. Well, I fucking called him a booba one time. He fucking launched just a fucking brake pads at me. I had a fucking duck. He didn't like being called that. He fucking charged at me. I'm like, dude, take it easy.
All right. And
Give me a course and a Lucy. Oh, fuck.
all right.
Oh.
So at number 1 from The Bodyguard, Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You.
Yeah.
Another cover. Dolly Parton did that one.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yep. So it was a weird year for the top 100.
Strange.
Yep.
I'm still fucking crying over here.
That needs to be made into a T-shirt. So, Jim, get on that.
Give me a Coors and a Lucy.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And real quick, I'll go over the new bands. There's very few because it seems there's fewer and fewer as the year goes on because like all the good bands have already been formed. But there's a lot of really good stuff coming. Apocalyptica.
Okay.
Oh, good band.
Yep. Children of Bodom.
Bodom, but I'll allow it.
It looks like a low O.
No, yeah, but it's not bottom. It's
Bodom.
Bodom.
Bodom Lake.
Okay. Coal Chamber. I don't know if you like Coal Chamber.
Heard of them.
Ooh, good stuff.
I don't know why I put this one in here. Dark Funeral. I think this was a copy paste screw up.
Okay.
Dimmu Borgir.
Oh, Dimmu Borgir. I like me some Dimmu Borgir.
The Dunas.
Who?
The Donnas. Yeah, the Donnas formed. Electric Wizard. Hammerfall.
Okay.
That's a great power metal group that I absolutely love. Korn.
Okay.
Corp Kalani.
Fuck them.
You don't like Corp Kalani?
No, it's fucking pirate metal shit.
It's not. Corp Kalani's not pirate metal.
Okay,
boy.
then it's fucking.
It's D&D metal.
Even bigger shit.
Yeah, but they're great stuff. They're great stuff.
I doubt it.
Yes. And okay, then you won't like this next one. Mushroom Head, formed in 93.
Eat a giant satchel of Richards.
I remember what Dark Funeral, why I screwed up. Dark Moor started in this year. Dark Moor is another great band that I love, but they actually didn't even release an album until 1999. They 6 years to release an album.
Okay.
And then Papa Roach.
Cut my life into pizza. I'll use a plastic fork.
Cut me a slice of pizza. I'll use a plastic fork. So that was the new bands.
Before I want to add something here quick. We were talking about songs or groups that maybe weren't on the radar, but kind of like a guilty pleasure type band. Counting Crows had their debut album this year with Mr. Jones.
Okay.
What?
What the fuck is that?
I made notes.
Oh, so I'm the fucking odd man out here.
Well, I mean, you've kind of always been the odd man out, but
Radio.
Wait.
No, he does. He
man.
does the main list.
no, he doesn't. He looks up something on his phone.
That's right. So, well,
I've got the legit top 10,
see,
pal.
exactly. So, see, I just wrote
Okay,
down
all right. No arguing. This is a friendly space, safe space.
Okay.
Radiohead's debut came out.
Okay.
With Creep.
Okay.
That
was OK Computer. Not
So,
OK
Pablo
Computer.
Honey.
Pablo Honey.
Pablo Honey, come to Florida.
Are you washing your ass?
Only the three. Well, I'm glad the three of us all get it.
Oh, when that album came out, I'm like, oh my god, they didn't name it that, did they?
Yep, they did.
The Cranberries had their debut album.
Yes. Now, did that have
No, it didn't really have anything that I...
nothing, not Cannonball or nothing like that? Or
Cannonball was the Breeders.
same band, wasn't it?
No. Breeders' Last Splash. I remember that song Cannonball. Oh my god.
Cranberries was Zombie.
Oh,
but that was,
Zombie.
yeah, but that was a little bit later
They
on.
were Scottish, so Zombie.
That's right.
Lenny Kravitz, Are You Gonna Go My Way? That album
No, I'm
came
not
out.
going your way.
No, you don't like Kravitz?
I wasn't a Kravitz fan.
No, not really.
Smashing Pumpkins, Siamese Dream.
Fucking trash.
Cherub Rock is a good tune. I hated...
Well, that off the list.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't
You had
worry,
it- you had it
I've
on
got
there?
plenty. And it's probably going to be in the top 100, that piece of shit.
Today, with the stupid ice cream truck, that video, I used to hate that fucking video.
Ice cream truck?
Yeah, when he's driving the fucking ice cream truck.
Okay, I don't know the video.
Oh, the video for Cherub Rock.
No, that wasn't Cherub Rock. It was Today.
I don't know the. I don't know.
But
the,
I
Today is the... And he's hanging out the
I
fucking...
cannot stand the Smashing Pumpkins.
I don't mind them. I like them when I listen to Kevin Smith movies because he always seem to end a Kevin Smith movie on a Smashing Pumpkins song. 1979, I think, is one of them.
I can't stand Billy Corgan's voice.
You know what's...
And he's a horrible booker.
What I really like...
Hey, he used Josephus.
Yeah.
The album later on, their double album, Melancholy and Infinite Sadness.
Was shite.
Oh,
It was just twice as
some
much shite.
Good stuff. One that we missed in '92 that I wanted to bring up, Blind Melon, because No Rain was everywhere in '92. If you guys remember the Bumblebee,
We didn't miss it.
Yeah.
didn't miss it.
I remember Shannon Hoon from the Don't Cry video
Yeah, and he
on the roof.
Uh-huh.
died shortly after.
The roof?
No, after they recorded their second
After-
album, Soup.
After their
Yeah.
sophomore album,
And you know what really sucked is
Blind Melon.
okay, but no, he was in therapy for addiction, and
Go figure.
well, no, but his counselor was like, I don't want this guy going on fucking tour.
Yeah.
You know, and boom, ODs.
Yep.
All right.
All right, so we got the top 10. We went with Loudwire this
Okay,
time.
so just show me the number one so I don't accidentally say it at the end.
Cheetah.
Jesus Christ.
Shut up.
Really? I
Yeah.
love you. Okay.
Why do you think I went with this one?
I'm all verklempt.
I'm a little fuddled.
All right.
All right, at number 10, according to Loudwire.com, the 10th best metal album of 1993, Sepultura with Chaos AD.
yes.
Boy, good one.
Very good album. This one was a little bit, surprisingly, I'm going to say this, it was a little bit more palatable than Arise.
Mm-hmm.
Little more commercially accessible.
Yeah, well, I
but
think-
still balls to the walls, brutal.
Yeah.
The lead singer, the lead single on this was the title track was Chaos AD.
Mm-hmm.
I think this has Refuse Resist on it. Territory. This has a lot.
I'm
of
not
good
sure.
stuff
I
on
like
it.
Sepultura, but I could not tell you anything that's on any of their albums because I like listening to them, but it's one of those bands that like I didn't know the track listing.
Oh no, Refuse Resist is on here. Biotech is Godzilla. This album is just a monolith. It's crushing. Number 9 is a band you guys aren't gonna know much about, and an album that I fucking love. Carcass's Heartwork.
It's on there. I like this album actually.
This is Carcass's attempt at commercial.
Yes.
Come
commercial
on.
Yes,
music.
this is why I like this album because it was like one of the least guttural, I think, best. But I don't know the.
Well, Bill Steer's vocals are still guttural as hell.
but it's you can tell it's a different album.
Yeah. Well, this is when
Oh,
a lot
my
of heavy
God.
bands were starting to get signed.
Yes.
Get signed to major labels.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't remember what label. I want to say Columbia put this out. And they sucked up fucking Carcass.
Yeah.
And they put out Heartwork. And it's got that iconic Giger.
Yeah, and even the album cover was totally different than any Carcass covers before,
Yeah.
where they would use like medical textbooks and shit like that.
Yes.
This one was like very clean and very beautiful.
Yes, in a very disturbing way. You have a set of hands with a spinal column between them on a peace sign, on a metal peace sign, and an IV bag hanging.
Oh, is that what that is? Holy
And
shit.
this is a really good album. Probably Carcass's most popular song in the mainstream ever, or as close to they ever got to the mainstream, was Buried Dreams off of this album. Welcome to a World of Hate, a land of buried dreams. Jim, listen to Carcass.
What the hell are you doing?
I was going to borrow your pen. Can I borrow your pen quick?
Quickly. Well, you got to write that down? Just listen to the podcast. On Spotify or wherever you find podcasts.
Yes. Anywhere you find podcasts.
What was the name of the album?
Heartwork. Yes. Carcass's Heartwork at number 9.
Fuckers.
Now,
What did
at
I say?
Number 8. I Hate God, Take As Needed for the Pain.
Wow. Didn't expect that.
Never heard of them.
I'm not familiar with it.
I know I Hate God, but I don't know the album.
Yeah, I've heard of them too, but I'm not familiar
I
with
heard
the
you
record.
hate God.
Allegedly.
Feh.
Number 7, we have Breeding the Spawn by Suffocation.
Good Lord. Where do you even... I don't even remember seeing these on my list.
That's.
You know this band, though, don't you?
No.
Oh, good.
Not,
Then don't grin at me like you Cheshire cat, you prick.
All right. The Mighty Contract by Rotting Christ at number 6. Now, Rotting Christ I am familiar with. Good death metal band.
okay.
Real good death metal band.
I've heard of them, but...
See, I really did this for one record.
Yeah, I saw.
Essentially.
Yeah,
Number 5, we have Undertow by Tool.
There we
Okay.
go. Fucking the videos,
now which was this the one
Sober.
that had Sober was
prison
on this
sex,
Yep.
Undertow.
one? 10,
no, that was off of
Anemia?
Anemia.
Okay,
Yeah, but you're thinking 26 and 2.
that's the one.
Yeah.
There's numbers.
But what's fucking creepy about this album is I'll never forget
46 and 2.
46 and 2. That's it. I'm
He
sorry.
said it.
I
Why
know.
you
No,
looking
I
at
was
me?
wrong. 46 and 2. You're right. I will never forget.
6.
I had the fucking Celica, and this is when you had your little mounts inside your car in the center console. You can put your portable CD player, and you have the cassette tape, and you have it in, so you're listening to your CD.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking driving up to the the crossings, and the CD ends, and I don't realize it because we're talking, and all of a sudden, the hidden
hidden
track,
track.
the hidden
Yeah, the
track
hidden-
comes
the hidden
on.
stuff comes
You
on.
know, the killer sees you. You know, blah 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 blah, and it's talking about it's so fucking creepy.
Yeah. Maynard and the boys did some really fucking cool shit back in the day. And, I mean, to this day, they're making just
Is that-
amazing albums.
Is that the one where it was like everybody's cheering and they're talking about the carrots, and it's like a preacher and he's talking, you know, about tomorrow is harvest day, but for them it's the Holocaust. It's like
I don't remember.
life
I don't remember.
feeds on life, and it was life is necessary. Life. And that's a fucking hidden track, a good 10, 15 minutes long.
I think it was like 98, 99 or something like that on the.
Yeah.
That's the one with it wasn't really a hidden track. There was just a lot of
Dead
dead
Space.
space
Yeah.
on a CD.
Yeah. Next, we have Focus by Cynic.
Not by Hocus Pocus.
Not by Hocus Pocus.
Yes. So I don't know Cynic.
Me neither. Next, we have Sleep with Sleep's Holy Mountain.
Nope. Not familiar with that at all.
We're going to fucking go to another list after this.
We might have to.
We are going to.
Okay.
Next is Covenant by Morbid Angel at number 2.
I know Morbid Angel.
Yeah.
Covenant is a great record.
It
This
pro-
is the one that most of their singles came
Was God of Emptiness on this one?
God of Emptiness, I think, is... Yes.
Yep.
It
God
is
of,
on in this one.
God of Emptiness is one of my favorite songs by Morbid Angel. It's the one that I love that song. And it just, bow to me.
You know what? Instead of going to number 1 on this or going to a different list,
Yes.
let's just go through what you
All
have.
right, yeah, because I have, amazingly. So,
But you know the
Yep,
last
I got
one
it,
we're going
yep.
to talk about.
so first one, Aerosmith, Get a Grip.
Meh.
Not the meh. Not the meh.
To meh.
It's a good album. It's an all right, it's okay album. It's okay, yeah.
It's an album. It's an album.
It's one of the.
I
it's-
owned it as well. It was,
It's
it was
one of
half decent.
Aerosmith's last okay ones. I think Don't Want to Miss a Thing is where they started to step in cow shit. And
From Jump Street, when I saw the Living on the Edge video,
yeah,
I couldn't get behind it.
I know.
Seeing a naked Steven Tyler on my TV screen, painted half black, with his hand over his junk, I'm like, nope, I tapped out.
9 Lives was a bit better, but yeah, so at number, well, not number, it's alphabetical. Anthrax, Sound of White Noise.
I
Yes.
forgot this came out that year.
Yep, 93 was when this Anthrax, and we went over this on the
Holy,
deep dive.
holy
It
shit.
was just a complete 180
Yep.
from everything you knew about Anthrax. They were not,
The singer changed everything.
Yes.
yeah, and
This was the first record with John Bush.
Yep.
yeah, and the vocals went from the high vocals to that kind of grungy guttural. Oh, I hate that I use the word grungy.
I mean, John Bush is a totally different vocal style than Joey Belladonna. And Anthrax really revamped their entire sound around
Yeah.
Bush's vocals.
Yeah, you had to.
There's so much just amazing stuff on this. And we talked about it in the deep dive. This is my 2 favorite Anthrax albums, 1A and 1B, are Among the Living and Sound of White Noise.
Yeah, it starts out with the white noise.
Yeah.
This is a journey
Yep.
into sound.
Yeah, and then it just goes from there, and it's like one track after the other.
Potter's Field, Only, Room for One More, Sodium Pentothal, Black Lodge. There's just so many fucking amazing songs on this record.
It's all amazing. I mean, it really is. I mean, I think if I remember, I just had so much love for this album.
Oh, yeah, we both did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. After this one, the Butthole Surfers Independent Worm Saloon.
I don't mind the
You never listened to Butthole Surfers?
I have Electric Larryland
Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, Electric Larryland was the second
because
one.
of Pepper.
But the Butthole Surfers, I think they had Who Was in My Room Last Night.
Yep.
Yeah, and it was Butthole Surfers were Gilby Clarke is a weird human being.
Very.
And it's a weird album, and somehow the mid 90s was right where those
Fit
albums,
right in.
Those albums belong, because the people just got weirder and weirder, and people got weirder and weirder.
Right.
I bet you Walmart started in the fucking 90s too. That's what.
Walmart started in the 50s, you dolt.
Story.
Fucking clown shit.
This is, Crowbar's first album came out called Crowbar. I mentioned them because I know that we were supposed to see them.
That's right. Wow, they were around that long.
Yep, they're an early 90s band. And whenever I think of Crowbar, I think of the wrestler.
Devin Storm.
Yeah, Daphne's running buddy. That's whatever I think of Crowbar.
Rest in peace, Daphne.
Yes. Yep. Also, I gotta mention this. Normally, I didn't like to put live albums but there were a lot of live albums and compilation albums during this year.
Okay.
And some I didn't put on, and some I did just because I had to. But this is one of them: Danzig, Thrall, Demon Sweat Live.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Right.
That was half and half.
It was, but it was like, but a lot of people were putting out live albums in '93, which I thought was weird. And this one I put on just for you: Death, Individual Thought Patterns.
Individual Thought Patterns. Great album. This has The Philosopher on it, which is one of Chuck's very personal songs about somebody who he had recently booted out of his band.
Didn't he write about that the last album too?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Chuck had a lot of turnaround in Death. Throughout their career, Chuck Schuldiner was the only static member of Death. He had booted people out because, to take a page from Varg Vikernes' book, he didn't kill them. He just threw them out for being inferior musicians. But he cycled through a lot of musicians throughout the years, and the last iteration of Death, unfortunately we're not going to get to because we're not going to get that far doing these. But when they did the Symbolic album, that was actually the same lineup that he took with to do what became Control Denied. So yeah, this is a really fucking good album. There's just so much amazing musicianship on this album, but it's a Death album.
Yeah,
it's gonna be good.
Yeah. Now, I had to write this one down. I forgot about this one. So it's alphabetical order. Out of alphabetical order. Crash Test Dummies. God Shuffled His Feet.
I hated that fucking song.
Oh, I honestly thought
no,
at least one of you.
Oh my god! Oh the.
But it did give us a good Weird Al parody about what was going on at the time with Tanya Harding. Oh, you didn't. It's called Headline News.
No.
Yeah.
Don't know it.
I don't know it.
It's a Weird Al parody. I had to throw.
I'm trying to think. There was one other. I don't know if there were any other good songs on that album, but
nope.
I had to, once again, I'm going to bring up the Dumb and Dumber soundtrack. They actually had a song on there called Peter Pumpkinhead. That was a pretty fucking good song.
No clue.
Okay, the next three I put on. I'm not familiar with them. I hope one of you two might be. Deep Purple, The Battle Rages On.
Not familiar with that album, but of course I know Deep Purple.
Yeah.
I think that might be one of the first ones without Richie Blackmore on guitar.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Dio, Strange Highways.
Not sure what's on that one.
This was a European release only.
Really?
Yeah, but it was a Dio album, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
And Enough's Enough, Animals with Human Intelligence.
You telling me you don't know Enough's Enough?
No, yeah. I actually, this was the first one on the Arista label, or Artista, or however the hell you pronounce it.
Arista.
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 Arista. Yeah.
Arista Kali?
I looked it up just because I know how Eric loves Enough's Enough, so I had to put this on there.
Did Anvil come out with an album this year?
I'm sure they did.
They might have. I
think they put out 3.
Yeah, I didn't list Anvil's album. I don't know why. I actually know they didn't, because actually to look up some of these, I've been doing a disservice to this list forever, because I've only been looking up the heavy metal list when they've mixed in hard rock. For this one, I actually cultivated every album released in 1993.
Oh,
dear God,
boy!
There was a lot, but if I didn't consult that, there's some on this list that wouldn't have made it.
Yeah,
okay,
you go to Wikipedia, it lists every single freaking album came out in '93.
Yeah,
it's oh my God.
Yep. After this, George Thorogood, Haircut. We have not talked about George Thorogood, and we should
get
have.
a real job.
And Haircut came out this year.
Get it together like your
You don't
big
like
brother
Thorogood?
Bob.
not really.
Oh, I'd have figured as a guitar player you'd be really into Thorogood.
Real good guitar player, but there's only so many fucking songs I can hear about you getting drunk, idiot.
This isn't one of them.
Oh, okay, fine. Christ. Okay,
I said, look, man, come down
here. One bourbon, one shot,
one scotch.
one
bourbon,
sorry,
one
that's right. I
scotch,
said
and one
shot.
beer.
Shut up.
Get out.
Shut up.
No, get out.
I had my shots already.
My wedding song was Bad to the Bone, I'll have you know. So
I hate you so much.
it was. No, it was. He was there. Oh, weren't you there?
I was there.
Yeah.
I don't remember it, but I was there.
Bad to the Bone was my wedding song.
Terrible.
You're a knucklehead.
This is a knucklehead.
All right. Now this one I know we can talk about. Green Jello, Serial Killer soundtrack.
Oh God.
You did. I love this one.
Anarchy in Bedrock.
Am I the only one that knows this? Like
No.
I don't.
Twitch.
What is this?
Electric Harley House of Love.
Oh God. Well, of
what?
course you've got the Three Little Pigs.
Yes.
Is this the one with the bear went over the mountain too?
No, that was the next one. That was the next album. Leader of the Gang.
Yeah. These guys still play. They still tour.
They play in fucking Tamaqua.
They play at Jabberjaws in Allentown too.
Yeah, Electric Harley House of Love was on this one. The Pumpkinhead, Shit Man, the Ballad of Shit Man.
Yep.
The Ballad of Shit Man.
You've got to, Shit Man. Let me, Shit Man.
Yep. Then they're
Obey the Cow God.
Imagine.
Are you ready?
It sounds like you should go see like Green Jello open up for Guar.
That would be
great.
a killer show.
That would be great.
Oh my God, I would be there in a heartbeat.
Oh my God.
100%.
Yeah. These guys were nuts. And it was a soundtrack because they made the serial killer movie about Toucan Son of Sam
Yep.
going out killing the mascots. And then they made videos based on the songs. Yes. It's
Now, was this like a
Toucan
claymation movie?
Son of Sam, snap, crackle, pop.
Yep.
Oh my God.
I
Oh,
can't
God.
believe you. Yeah, this is, I love.
The video for Three Little Pigs
Yes.
is brilliant.
Yeah, and then, hey, Wolfface, is your worst nightmare.
His daddy was a rock star named Pig Nugent.
Yeah. Yeah, this is an absolute. I love this album. I so love this album.
I love their version of Anarchy in the UK. Anarchy in Bedrock.
It's just try some flip upside down rumble bubble.
Or just try Fruity Pebbles.
I was gonna say they went after.
Because
Barney and Fred?
I wanna
Yeah.
be Fred Flintstone.
Oh my God.
Yep.
And what
Serial killer movie.
No, it was just, it was called Serial Killer.
Right.
CERE.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh
this
my
was
God.
the soundtrack to that, that's what it became.
Yeah.
So yes, it's that 93.
Weird fucking year.
Yep. Guns N' Roses came out with The Spaghetti Incident.
Yeah. I have it.
I have it. I actually I won a contest with this album. It's one. Yes, it's a little known. Not a lot of tracks are known on it. For some reason, they were bouncing around my head. ZZO did a Thirsty Thursday, and all I had to do was name 2 tracks off the album, and I did it.
Look at your game, girl.
It was Ain't It Fun?
Uh-huh.
And I can't remember the other one I even named at this point.
Oh my God.
The only one I can think of off the top of my head is the Charles Manson song.
And I went down to ZZO and got a case of water because I ain't drinking no Coors Light beer.
You got water over beer.
No, well,
he got water.
Yeah,
Well,
I got.
yeah.
I got
Oh, okay,
It was
never
Coors
mind. Yeah,
Light
yeah,
for
yeah.
Christ's
Okay,
sakes.
okay.
Don't be giving me no Coors Light. Even in '93, I had better taste than that.
And besides, he wasn't 21 yet.
Yeah, it was. Wait,
How the fuck do you get that?
I must have been.
You were 20.
No, it was probably after August. It had to have been after August.
Okay, well then the math checks out.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know I had a choice, and I know I did not choose the beer because I ain't having the Coors Light. That's dirty beer. And at the time, I drank Budweiser. So
Yo, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Fucking pisswasser, and you're shitting on Coors Light.
yeah, well, at the time, it was. I didn't realize how bad that beer was at the time. I go back and try to drink a Budweiser now, and it tastes like tin. It's very tinny.
Yeah. Tinny is a nice way to put it.
All right, we got 3 live Iron Maiden albums in '93.
Okay.
A real live one,
A real dead
a
one.
real dead one, and Live at Donington. Did I pronounce that right? Or is it Donington?
I'm going to throw things at you.
Fucking A.
You shan't be allowed here anymore.
Oh, I shall.
No, you shan't.
I shan.
Do you want to move over into the other seat?
Whoa! Whoa!
Sluggo.
Bitch! So those two. And then another live album right after that, Kiss, Alive 3.
The worst of the 3 alive.
I know, but it was like so
Worst of
many
the
live
Alive.
albums.
Wait. Kiss came out with Alive,
Alive 2.
Alive 2, and Alive.
And then there
They
was
couldn't think of a different fucking name.
Oh, it's a gimmick.
Well, I think they were.
I think there was an Alive 4.
There probably was.
And then there was
Kiss. There was Kiss My Ass, Smash Thrashes and Hits, and
the Kiss with the Symphony and
yeah. What else? Oh, Duff McKagan. Now this was also the last year that Guns N' Roses was together.
Yes,
After the Illusion tour, they had completely broken up.
July 17th.
Yes, and Guns N' Roses. No, I'm sorry. Duff McKagan released "Believe in Me."
Okay.
Now I do like some of his stuff with Velvet Revolver and
it's
Loaded.
So good.
I did not hear this album, but based on those 2 albums, I'm sure this one's good too.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Duff. What?
I doubt it.
You don't like the Duff?
I don't like Velvet Revolver.
Oh.
Just because of the
What
lead
about
singer.
Loaded?
Huh?
What about Loaded?
And I'm not a big Guns N' Roses fan either.
Yeah.
Huh?
Then we talked about this already. Meatloaf 2, Back into Hell.
Yeah.
Things in the Rearview Mirror, Life is a Lemon. Great songs on this one.
Yeah.
And it was right on par with Bat Out of Hell.
Yeah.
Right on par
Yeah.
with it. You know, he teamed back up. It was beautiful. Merciful Fate,
Reformed.
put themselves back together
Rebooted.
and put In the Shadows.
Great album. That was one of the ones I listened to today.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Did you even know it was in 93?
Yes, I did. And that's why I put it on.
Asshole.
That's got some really good stuff on it. That's got the.
Yeah.
It opens up with Egypt. It's got Egypt, In the Shadows, Is That You, Melissa, Return of the Vampire, The Old Oak.
All right, I might have to listen to this.
Yeah, it's a
again.
really good record. Yeah. There's a lot of good stuff. It's true to form, Merciful Fate. If you like the older shit, you'll like this one.
All right, and then
It's
next,
King Diamond, right?
Yes.
yes,
Okay.
and then after this, Motorhead, Bastards.
This is one I can't really remember what the hell was all.
I would
on.
have to look it up, but
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's Motorhead, so I mean,
Yeah,
it
you
was,
know, it's a known
and it was
commodity.
coming off of March or Die in 1916, so it was still they were still good.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of 1916,
Yes,
when we talked about that one, I fucked up.
This is 2 weeks in a row.
Write it down. I'm admitting I fucked up. because I said that it opened up with "I'm So Bad, Baby, I Don't Care." That's wrong. The opening track on 1916 is "No Voices in the Sky."
Oh, that's right. Yep. But we liked all those. I mean,
yeah, the whole album's good.
yeah.
Ain't the One to Sing the Blues, Going to Brazil, that whole album.
Going to Brazil was awesome. That whole album was great. Next, okay, here we Nirvana, In Utero.
In utero, you junk.
I blow my nose at you.
That was wet.
But it had a song about you, dumb.
All right. What did?
In utero.
It had Heart-Shaped Boxes is about the only one that I remember off of.
Dumb.
I don't remember most.
Rape Me.
Was that on that one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of Nirvana, they are featured heavily on the soundtrack of The Batman.
The Batman.
I shan't be watching
The new
movie.
one. The new one.
Really?
Of all the bands that they could have, and it wasn't a cover, which I thought it was because it sounded like shit, but no, it was Nirvana.
What was the song?
The one where he's talking about it's okay to eat fish.
Yeah. Because they don't have it. Something's in the way.
Yeah, such a catchy fucking tune.
Something's in the way. I think they also did their Unplugged in New York this year.
Yes, they probably did. I think they did. There was a
think.
lot of event stuff that happened.
There was a lot of unplugged shit too.
You know.
Once that was weird. Like one band, MTV came up with this idea for Unplugged, and then boom, it just fucking exploded.
Are you okay?
We're talking about things I know nothing about.
Okay, all right.
But Unplugged, you remember Unplugged on MTV? No,
Allegedly.
I know Alice in Chains did one.
Kiss, Bon Jovi.
Eric Clapton.
Bon Jovi was the first one.
I knew he was one of the first.
Bon
was gonna say, I
Jovi
was
was the
trying to-
first one. Alice in Chains did one. The Yo MTV Raps was pretty cool.
Yes, it was.
With LL Cool J's live version of Mama Said Knock You Out. Mm-hmm. That was good. It was better than fucking Nirvana.
All right. So
Sorry.
you good on Nirvana?
I'm good. I'm
Okay,
good.
great.
Yep.
We'll swap that. Now, Nuclear Assault, Something Wicked.
Something Wicked. Okay, this is their follow-up to Handle with Care. Mm-hmm. Handle with Care.
I thought that was a Traveling Wilburys.
I'm
Sorry.
so tired of being lonely. Wrong Handle with Care. Move on. I can't.
Overkill, I
Sorry.
Hear Black.
Let's take a break.
Another classic Overkill.
Who was it?
Overkill.
I Hear Black. From
Okay.
Overkill. And I'm just a big Overkill fan, so I mean, I love everything they put out.
Yep.
And I Hear Black is just another great one in there. I'd love to do a deep dive on Overkill.
That would be.
But I know that Eric might. I mean, I think he might tune out because they do start sounding samey
Yeah, you think?
a little bit. But that's what I like them.
Especially
they're
their-
the AC/DC of thrash.
Yeah. Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah. Another one of my absolute, unironically, non-Ricky Rackman saying favorite band and albums. Primus, Pork Soda. I love this one. Where
We know you like the
Primus.
CD, but God.
Pork Soda.
Yes. Pork Soda is an excellent fucking record.
Yes. Got Mr. Crinkle on it.
Randy's haunted house character was
Yep.
named Mr. Crinkle.
Really?
Yep.
Yep.
The title track, get that pork soda, suck it down Kansas swine,
Yeah.
and My Name is Mud is on that one.
My name is Bud.
Yep. It's a great Primus album, one of their best ones, I think, of the 90s, bar none.
Yeah. I'm really excited. Randy and I are getting to see Primus next month.
Okay, let's see. There's one Pearl Jam
Yeah,
versus.
versus,
Yeah.
yes.
Now, before we start talking about Pearl Jam, I'm gonna interject a little bit because in 1993, one of the big events of '93 was an Edward Vedder got into a bar fight
In New Orleans.
and got arrested. Now, is this the kind of role model that that you like?
No,
I mean, is this the
no,
kind of music?
no.
Are these the people you like to get behind? Because I can't get behind a musician that does that.
No,
You've
never been in a fight. Never been in a bar fight yourself.
I hate bar fights.
I tend to avoid bar fights.
It's a goddamn cliche, and I hate cliches.
Yeah. I mean, when you see the sloppy guy at the end of the bar that it looks like he's going to take a swing, you stay away from him.
You don't know what happened.
Right. Who cares what happened? I just hope Eddie Vedder got his ass handed to him.
I'll tell you what probably happened. Somebody probably came up to him and said, oh, you're Eddie, Vedder. I hate your music. And he was probably like, and then took a swing.
Thank you for beating me to that.
What?
Eddie Vedder probably said,
Jesus fucking Christ.
Fucking mush mouth prick.
There we go. I was going to tag you in a meme today. It had a picture of boiling water with a microphone over it, and it said, just getting my death metal track ready.
Once again,
my vocal track ready.
I can do what Eddie Vedder can do. I can do what Eddie Vedder does.
I'm just saying, we don't got to rehash this.
I can't do anymore what Chuck Schuldiner did.
This is every fucking week.
Yeah, but you see, that's the great thing. You see, you know it's coming.
I'm fucking consistent.
You should prepare. You knew if Pearl Jam was on a list, everybody's taking swings.
What was funny is I told Bill I learned something.
Was Pearl Jam got a record deal?
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
That was funny.
No.
Yeah.
Shut it. I tried to find videos last night from Versus to post, on the page upcoming today, like I did last week.
I'd have deleted them.
Well, that's okay. There aren't any.
Good.
They did not promote. They have.
Oh, wait. Is this the time when Vedder got his fucking vagina in a knot and said, I don't want to deal with Ticketmaster no more?
That was around this time, yes.
So we're going to charge $150 a ticket and keep all the monies.
No, it wasn't like that. They actually got Congress involved in shit like that.
100% it was about that. Fuck him.
Price gouge, that's what it was about.
It's like fucking Rage with the Machine. Fuck them.
Oh, shut up. All right.
Anyway, it had Daughter. I'm sure you guys know that song.
Heard of it.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't it go?
No. He actually says Daughter. You can understand it. Rearview Mirror is another very good song.
Rearview mirror.
Yeah, there you go. See, I got two idiots doing it. I'm done.
No.
No, it's fine.
Hang on.
Wait, no. Is Yellow Ledbetter on this one?
No.
So I can't pick on Yellow Ledbetter. No, in all seriousness, are you a big Pearl Jam fan?
I told you.
No, yes or no. It's not. You're on the stand. Yes or no.
Old Pearl Jam.
Cause now
yes.
I'm praying for the end. Yeah, look.
Time out.
What's it gonna be?
I got 10. I got Versus. And around that time, I actually, there was a box set out called Deep Through the Years. And I got the box set.
Wait a minute. These fucktards, these money-grubbing fucktards.
Yes, after 2 albums.
Put out a box set after 2 albums.
Yes.
Fuck you, blow me.
That's where Yellow Ledbetter came from. Had a lot of live stuff on it. Then Vitology came out. And I bought that album. And it sounds nothing like the first two. And
so it's listenable?
No.
Oh.
Well, then it sounds exactly like the rest of
No,
Pearl Jam. Moving on.
You know who else put out a box set this year? Metallica, live shit, Benji
Oh,
Purge.
got that. Yeah, I on VHS, for Christ's sake.
And that's like a lot more,
Palatable?
Yeah, speaking of VHSs, we got in recycling about a dozen VHSs. I'm gonna test them to see if they work.
I still have, if one works, get me one.
Okay.
Because I found my live shit up in the attic.
All right, only cost you $50.
Make you holla?
Dude.
$20 make you squeal like pig.
Now, there's a pair of great albums came out from former Led Zeppelin alumnus,
Alumni.
Yes. Robert Plant, Fate of Nations came
Couldn't
out.
fucking care.
This is a good album. And
Alleged.
Coverdale Page came out.
Coverdale Page. Ooh,
Shit.
Good shit right there.
Both,
Good shit.
even though I'm not as Led Zeppelin fan, I like both of these albums separately.
Nah.
Coverdale Page, man. That's
all right.
a good album.
Nah.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Well, you won't like this one then. Scorpions Face the Heat also came out. It was their follow-up to Crazy World, which didn't go over too well because everyone was all happy from Winds of Change. Not a fan?
No.
He looks miserable.
He does. Another live album, Van Halen Live. Right here, right now.
Not once. Okay, so this actually might be listenable because it's got fucking Sammy on vocals.
Look at that bitter beer face you
No,
have.
it's okay. I understand. That's
Once
the
again,
thing.
every week.
I understand. He doesn't like the true Halen. Roth.
No.
You know.
No.
Look.
No.
I'm gonna stand in his corner on this one.
Thank you, Jim.
It doesn't matter. It's like you know.
I'm just.
Okay.
I lean.
We will look at this completely objectively. We're going to take taste out of the equation because you clearly have none. Sammy is a better singer than David Lee Roth.
He looks like a puppy that just got spanked.
Sammy is a better songwriter than David Lee Roth. Sammy is a better lyricist than David Lee Roth. Check and mate.
No.
The
better albums
Are
the better
Sammy.
Van Halen albums
No.
all came out.
No.
Okay, they were the Van Halen albums that came out with Roth were so good. Were so good. They barely needed a title. You had one, you had two, you had three, and then you had Diver Down.
You didn't have Van Halen 3 until Gary Cherone came into the band. Fucking nuts.
Well, then you had a third album.
Yeah, that was Diver Down.
Right, exactly. That's
Or
the
no,
trend.
Women and Children first.
Yes, but they were all great albums.
No, they
and
weren't.
then you had the penultimate album, not the penultimate. What's the word for greatest? Not before the greatest.
Last but one.
But 1984.
That would be penultimate.
1984 was the greatest.
No.
Was the greatest Van Halen album
No.
under the sun.
I'll give you that it might
And
be,
that is the reason.
I will give you it might be the best Roth era Van Halen.
Bingo.
You know,
Yes.
you know as well as I do. We started the list in 84 just so we could put Van Halen 1984 on it. Swish.
No, wait.
And I'm dropping the fucking mic.
Don't! Those are expensive. No, we started this list in 1984 because some fucking douche canoe said the greatest decade in music was 84 to 94.
That wasn't me.
No.
Do we need to go back to the tape?
I said the greatest years were encompassed and we needed a starting point. We could have started in 74.
No.
What you mean, no? You weren't even here for the 80s. You can't refute what I said.
I can.
I listen to everything.
I can.
You listen to the edited version, though. That's where the problem comes in. You see,
He
now-
doesn't edit that much. I've
now-
noticed that.
Yeah.
What?
Behind
Kayfabe. No, I don't edit much.
But he does edit to make me sound like I don't know what I'm talking
I
about.
don't-
No, you don't gotta edit that.
I don't need to edit to make that happen.
Jesus Christ.
Sammy, greater than Dave. Move on.
Okay, fine. The next one is
Wait. The only thing Dave had going for him, I think he just was a
gigolo. He was just a gigolo.
Doodle-up.
Everywhere he goes.
Doodle-up. People know the part
He was-
I'm playing.
he was a stage presence,
Yeah,
and that's about it.
but he still can't sing for shit.
Ugh. He can. Anyway, speaking of singers, Vince Neil, Exposed.
Oh, you're invited, but your friend can't come.
Oh, Vincino Man. That's terrible-ish movie.
Encino Man's a great movie.
It's terrible-ish. I mean, it has anything with Pauly Shore.
It's awesome.
No. At that point,
Is this the one where he played a caveman?
no,
Well,
Brendan
no,
Fraser.
Brendan Fraser was
Oh,
the caveman.
Okay.
Yeah, Pauly Shore played Pauly Shore. Hey, buddies, cool, man.
How do I know your name's Lisa? Because I'm doing somebody.
Yes, he was.
Whatever happened to that fucking guy?
He's running.
He's living off his mom's money. His mom's comedy store money.
Yeah, his mom started the Comedy Store.
Really?
Yes, and that's how, like, for the longest time, Pauly Shore was like a fucking pariah in the comedy community.
He was on MTV a lot, too.
Yeah.
Yep, at that point.
But everybody said it was, nepotism, and, he only got where he's at because his mom is Mitzi Shore.
Mm-hmm.
I personally thought Pauly Shore was funny. I liked the way he thought about it.
For the time period, yes.
I thought he was annoying as shit. I like Randy the Redwoods better.
Hi there, I'm Randy. Just say whoa.
Yeah, Randy the Redwoods was like the burnout version of Pauly Shore.
Yeah.
And
Fucking A.
Yeah, I mean, and this was again at a great time when he'd wear like a necktie as a headband.
Yep.
And he's glad.
Why can't I fucking picture this guy?
He actually, MTV did a campaign for him for president in 1992.
Yeah, and they'd go out to Times Square and just like interview people. I mean, it was like that weird time.
Well, you remember how like Nancy Reagan had Just Say No?
Yes.
This was Just Say Whoa.
Now was that around also the time that that Jesse and the Mean Street Kids or something was on? Jesse Camp.
I don't know.
He was like, you want to be a VJ, and he won. And they thought he was doing a character of a total burnout.
But it was him.
And he wasn't doing a character.
Right.
He really couldn't remember shit. He's literally interviewing famous people and not knowing a damn thing about them.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And it was like, people were like, you can't do that. It's like, do what? I don't know who it was. That was Madonna. Who?
Oh, God. Yeah, I like Pauly Shore.
Pauly Shore, the shtick got old quick. It really did for me. And I always thought it was like that. Because he drove a moped, and he was the type that he was being, what was the word? Like they call it unironic now, but it's like you don't realize you're being made fun of, but you do.
Right.
And that was him.
Yeah.
Because he was wearing pink mesh tops, the headbands.
Yep.
Yes.
2 different sneakers.
Yep.
Yes.
And if anybody shows up like that in school normally, they don't have friends, especially a caveman.
Right.
You know.
But to be fair, who was in that movie with him?
The guy from the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, it was
Samwise Gamgee.
Who?
The guy that played Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy.
What was his
the
name?
guy from the Goonies.
Yeah. Yeah. Him.
Sean Austin.
That's it.
Sean Austin. That's all right. Yeah, you had Brendan Fraser, Pauly Shore, Sean Austin in Encino Man, and then Pauly played the same character in Biodome.
No, with one of the Baldwin brothers.
With Stephen Baldwin.
Yeah.
Viva los Biodome.
Yeah. But he played in the Army.
In the Army now, yep.
Chamber of the Board.
You know what? We should do a deep dive on Pauly Shore.
Oh my God! I can't do that to myself. I can't. It'd be like getting actual. I think we get a contact high from watching that stuff. I really do.
What is your TV scratch and sniff?
No, I mean I just think just watching Pauly Shore movies, I'm like, yeah, that's like I can.
You'll definitely feel your fucking IQ drop.
You know what? I can see that happening to him because he watches a British comedy. He starts talking with a British accent. He watches too many Pauly Shore movies,
I can't help
and then he'll
it.
start talking like him.
I can't help it. It just happens.
Then he become Bill DeWeese somebody.
Jesus Christ! Back when we were at Dorney, people thought we were British. We watched so much shit.
Check out Fresh Nugs. We used the juice.
That's awful. Yeah. No, so that's all I have on the list.
Uh-huh.
So now we can talk about De Numero 1.
I think I know what it is.
Oh,
Let's see if he's right.
Buddy Kisses typo negative.
Give that man a fucking cigar.
I don't have I didn't know we were handing out
That's not a
prizes.
cigar.
Bill, put your pants back. Put your pants on.
That's disgusting, and I wouldn't do that in a public space.
Private's
there are-
different.
This is a private residence.
No, there are windows here,
This dark.
and it's there might be people out there. Some of
Allegedly.
your neighbors are really sketchy.
Allegedly.
Not allegedly.
Allegedly.
There are sketchy people out there.
Allegedly. Yes, number one according to Loudwire, and quite possibly according to me.
In my heart too.
And Bill, well, I mean, Jim is gonna say it's fucking Nirvana.
No, I wouldn't. That in Utero, in my opinion, was not a metal album.
It's definitely
Well,
Pearl
no,
Jam.
this wasn't all metal. I had to.
No, I'm talking about when we're talking top 10 metal. I wouldn't put Nirvana in.
We've been doing metal and hard rock.
But it doesn't matter. It was Pearl Jam.
I didn't say that.
I'm sorry. I didn't bring him.
But the only one, the only quote unquote grunge metal that was on any list was STP. When you think about it, Pearl Jam wasn't on any other metal list. Nirvana wasn't.
Yeah, we talked about Nevermind.
I know, because we brought up the band. The list.
I don't remember bringing up Nirvana.
No,
Yeah.
on Bill's list. Not the top 10 list from the internet. The bands that you wrote down.
Yeah,
yes.
I would never bring up.
We know that. We know.
I have.
Yeah, I thought we talked about Bleach. We talked about this
We did.
one.
We did.
Yeah.
But anyway,
But no, we're not talking about them. They had their moment in the sun. It's gone.
right.
So we're out of the sun.
Okay.
Talking about typo negative.
Yes.
Definitely
Out
into
of
the
sun.
dark.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this is Typo's first foray into really. You good? Okay. Typo's first album that's it's almost less angry
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and more dark.
Yeah.
And brooding.
Yes. This was what all the goth kids loved.
Yeah. And it was what this was my introduction to Typo Negative.
Yep. Probably mine too.
And I've told the story. I was living in Georgia, and my buddy used to get Hard and Heavy Video magazine. And we're over there at his house. He lived off post because he was married, so he was able to live off post. And we were over there drinking one night, and he gets the new issue of Hard Heavy Video magazine out. And he puts that in, and the first video on it is Christian Woman.
This is a subscription.
Yes.
A videotape subscription.
Yes. Back in the day, they used to have it was called Hard and Heavy Video magazine.
Wow, almost sounds like a porno.
It was. it was like porno for music, porno for pyros.
They actually released an album this year too.
Was
I
it?
didn't put it on, but because I know you don't care for them.
No, not particularly. But anyway, the first video on the tape is Christian Woman, and it's the full 8.5 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah. See, I went out the next day and bought Bloody Kisses. I bought the album the next day. And I bought the Digipack version.
Yep.
Which had all the extended songs, but less songs. Like, I didn't have Kill All the White People.
Nope.
We Hate Everything. Or We Hate Everyone. I didn't have that on my version of it. But I got an 11-minute version of Black Number One.
Wow.
And an 8.5-minute version of Christian Woman. But it's got so many fucking great songs on it. Suspended in Dusk. Too Late. What the hell else is on here?
Summer Breeze.
Their version
Oh,
of Summer
that's a good one.
Breeze.
Yes.
Oh, God, this is so good.
Yes.
And this was what launched Typo Negative.
Yes. And I think put goth music somewhat in the mainstream for a while.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden bands like Joy Division and Bauhaus we're getting like a little bit more attention. I've verklempt. They were getting more attention.
Right.
Otherwise, no one cared about them.
Yeah, and now here we are 30 years later, and nobody fucking cares about Joy Division or Bauhaus.
Yeah,
But people still listen to Type O.
oh
Yeah.
I had the Digipack version, and I never got the other version just to have a complete set.
Right.
But oh god, this one got played so much.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. This was on heavy rotation in the CD player for a long time. And, I mean, now, since I'm not a Neanderthal and I don't use physical media,
Yeah.
the album is still on heavy rotation in my Spotify.
Yeah, I listen to this every now and again. The Type O is just one of those. And Type O was one of the bands I almost got into a fight at work over. because
What?
well, this is when I worked at Kovac, because you know how sensible a lot of those people are.
Was it with Snitsky?
No, it was not. This is what happened, and I know everyone would react differently, but I kind of reacted with just, it was almost like I felt like I could do nothing. But we would, we had our stereo there, and everybody kind of had a thing that you could bring in music, and everybody kind of had their own day.
Right.
Got you.
So on one of my days, I brought in Typo Negative, and that's what we were going to listen to.
Okay, it's your day.
Right. One of the guys who worked there could not stand it, and I believe it was October Rust.
Good album.
I'd honestly, I have a hard time remembering exactly which one it was, but he grabbed the disc out of the player and just rubbed it on the floor with his hands.
That would have been fight.
Yeah.
That would have been a fight.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's like I just didn't know what to do at that point. It's like, what do you, he just pretty much just flat out ruined the whole CD.
Well, first you yell, "Hey, dickhead!"
Well,
no, I wouldn't have said a word. I'd have fucking straight up hit him.
Yeah,
Well, then you get fired.
Yeah, I know, and that getting fired for that is like this.
Okay, I would have waited till after work and then punched him in the fucking
Meet him in the
mouth.
parking lot.
Key his damn truck. But
Is that what you did?
no, I
Oh.
didn't. I honestly, there was nothing I could do to even retaliate. There was not a damn thing I could. I think I might have.
You just left it go?
No, I know I didn't leave it go, but I think I retaliated. I think I did something. I probably busted the radio. Allegedly, that nobody knew it was me. So that if I can't, if you ruin my stuff, nobody gets anything.
I like that. That's that's very diplomatic and very adult.
Yeah, but I'm not. I know the radio wasn't around for much longer after that.
Yeah.
But I don't remember if I'm the one that destroyed it, or I had a hand in it somehow.
Allegedly.
I don't. Yeah, because there was a lot of sketchy people that I worked with.
Wait, I think the statute of limitations is expired.
Oh,
Yeah, but I'm
Candy's
not
even
sure.
around anymore.
Yeah, but I'm not. Oh, I'll tell the story about how I glued the fridge shut. That one I don't care about. That was fucking hilarious.
Wait.
You glued a fridge shut.
Yeah, you see, back in Kovac, you had to eat lunch from bell to bell. And you would get in trouble if you were caught doing anything early. Well, there was always a group of, and we worked near the lunchroom, and there was always a group of people that would come up 15 minutes before lunch, get their food out of the fridge, sit and eat, and then when lunch came, they had another half an hour.
Oh, and they just sat there and did nothing.
Yeah, so I, a lot of people were pissed about it, but I was one of those. I was in a bit of a mood, so I took glue one day and I glued the fridge shut.
Ooh.
So one of the guys goes up and he goes into the fridge, and you see him go into the lunchroom, and then he comes back out without his lunch. Another person I work with who honestly had no idea I did this, and had no involvement in it, looks out the window and is like, "What's the matter, Larry? You can't get your lunch."
Oh, no.
Right? Now Larry yelled, he's like, "You son of a bitch!" So then three of them go into the lunchroom, and to see three of these people pulling on a fridge door to open it.
What did you glue it with?
Super glue.
Oh,
Yeah, but
okay.
how much super glue did you use?
Around the whole rubber.
That's a lot of fucking tubes, because they
It
only
was
come in...
it worked out just fine. It was one of those about this, about that big.
A regular
Christ.
size.
One little bead around the outside, and they had to tear the rubber off of the door.
So you fucked the fridge.
Oh yeah, I fucked the fridge hard, but the fridge was another story. You see, everybody except me, because I didn't trust the guy getting it, chipped in some money for the new fridge, and this guy said he was going to go to the store and get a brand new fridge.
Oh.
He found a fridge in the garbage and brought it in.
No.
And pocketed the money.
And nobody thought to call him on this.
Oh, a few people called him on it. But then they were like justifying, well, I mean, he hauled it here. So, I mean, there is that. Because everybody chipped in like $10, $20. And the guy made off. He could have bought 2 fridges for the amount of money he made.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
This same guy stole money out of the free candy thing. Well, not the free candy. You know,
Yeah,
the Boy Scout candy
you're
stuff.
supposed to
No,
put the
free
dollar
candy
in.
is what my van says on it.
He was the Boy Scout candy thing.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
stole money out of the envelope there.
What a scumfuck.
He was a big scumbag. And I saw him recently. I think he made a deal with the devil because the fucker ain't aged.
Oh boy.
You know. But yeah. But I had bittersweet memories of that typo. And that's why I never liked that place. It was bad for my psyche.
Yeah, that place, from the stories you've told, would be bad for anybody's psyche.
Oh, yeah.
And from other people I know that have worked
But I
there.
don't care. And like I said, I hope they all know that, you know, I'm the one that sabotaged the fans on the fucking line in the middle of summer. Screw yous all.
What a dick.
What?
Well, there was fans going down the cab line.
Yeah. Did you work there?
Yes. Well, I worked upwind of the fan. Well, downwind of the fans. Before the fans. The electricians weren't allowed any of the fans
Why not?
because the head of the assembly, didn't give a shit about us. We tried turning them around, or we tried bringing them up to us, and they got moved back and all that. So one day I went in early, opened up the back of the fans, and cut the fucking wires.
On all of them.
Yeah. Now the fans don't work for anybody. And you know what? You'd need an electrician to fix them, asshole.
Thank God they didn't have cameras back then.
Oh.
So yeah, the most of the things I did there are we're way beyond any limitations on it. And if anybody is listening to this that would want to kick my ass 20 years down the line, you got issues.
Yeah. Oh, we've said many times that there's a good thing. It's a good thing there were not cameras
Nope.
when we were growing up. When we allegedly did our shenanigans.
Yes. We don't need that on film. We don't need, that. We didn't need none of that. It got done. Shit got done that needed to get done.
Yeah, or we thought needed to get done.
Yeah, well, sometimes you're bored.
Yeah,
Sometimes you're bored and things got to get moved from point A to point B.
right. And put on end.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
And flipped over. And dragged around. And
Yes. And
you make fun of an eagle, I'll tell you what. That has some pull power, I'll tell you right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that eagle had some power.
Had a lot of torque.
But we got one more, boys.
What?
One more year.
Oh, yes.
1994.
Yes. I wonder if anything notable happened that year.
April 17th,
What are you looking at?
1994.
No working ahead.
No.
Oh.
93. Prince changed his name.
To the unpronounceable symbol.
Yeah. And Rick Astley retired at age 27.
Well, he was never going to give you up.
But then he unretired in 2000.
What kind of weird news are you looking up, man?
That's interesting, isn't it, Rick Astley? The Rick Roll retired at 27.
There was no Rick Roll in 97.
I know, but there is now. 27, I said. He
If
retired
I'm-
at 27.
If I'm correct, I think it was April 17th of 94 is an event we're going to talk about.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. All right.
I remember exactly where it was that day. We'll talk about it.
We talked about this.
All right.
We'll talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do, like I said, we got one more year in our 10-year heavy metal retrospective to go. And that's going to be next week's 1994 edition.
Yep. And we're getting out of the years just fine because oh God, is it gone to just weird?
Yeah.
From glam to thrash, and then all of a sudden it's like just weird shit.
What the fuck
Yeah.
happened?
And then we've decided on our next deep dive. So in 2 weeks' time, we're actually going to have a special guest sit in with us. And believe it or not, there's going to be a female voice on the show.
It's not going to be Bill with his nuts twisted.
Dude,
Well,
we're an equal opportunity here.
that's right. Our friend Peyton Buck, who's a member of the staff down at the Halls of Horror, which she's kind of an anomaly because she's like a 21-year-old Motley Crue junkie.
That's insane.
Yeah. Peyton's going to sit in with us, and we're going to do a deep dive on Motley Crue. And, we're going to, same rules as always. No compilations, no live albums. Thankfully, no live albums.
No eye poking. You said same rules. Oh, we're allowed to poke in the eyes?
You poke Peyton in the eye, she might hit you.
Yeah. She might.
My money's on Peyton.
Hey, easy.
My money's on Peyton.
I'll wear a helmet.
You should wear a
You
helmet.
do that now.
You should wear a helmet. All right, so until next time, folks, this has been Oh No Not Them. I'm Eric.
I'm Bill.
I'm Jim.
See you later, motherfuckers. Hey, everybody. After the episode, stick around. We got a couple of ads on the back end of this for some other podcasters that we'd like to give a little bit of love to. The first one is from a podcast called If You Give a Dad a Podcast. And then we're also going to have one from another podcast called Dudes Talk Rock. Give them a like, give them a follow, find them wherever you find your favorite podcasts, and tell them your boys over at Oh No Not Them sent you. All right, thanks a lot. See ya.
Do you ever wonder what would happen if
you give a dad a podcast.
I'm what you call a nerdy fan. I nerd out at this stuff hardcore.
You'll hear me talk about anime on here. You'll hear me talk about Power Rangers. You'll hear me talk about wrestling on here.
Okay.
I had a axe handle with a Twisted Tea on it. It was right after that Twisted Tea video went viral. And man, they went out and grabbed it and smacked a dude in the head with it. It was so... That's great.
I'd like to think of this podcast as a nostalgia moment for me. It's a show where I can talk about whatever I want.
I'm a human animal chiropractor. There was a picture of me. It looked like I was on the side of a ramen box over in China. But
So I took my kids with me to Comic-Con.
I thought that was really cool.
Well, I don't know if my wife should listen to this podcast. We'll cut that part out. You hope. Be like, and then Robert said this.
If You Give a Dad a Podcast. Available now on all podcasting platforms.
Hey, dude. What's up, dude? I just wanted to tell everybody about our podcast, which is Dudes Talk Rock. Just a bunch of dudes who eat, sleep, breathe, and take shots of rock and roll. And we're here to talk about it. On every major platform. Absolutely. Make sure and follow and share. Come along for the ride. Grab your beer and enjoy the show.